everybody, it's me, Danny. So, sorry about the lack of videos in like 3 weeks. I'm sorry. I had family over and they're just really stressed out and not in a good space. Not in a good, mental space. But I'm back now. You get to see my lovely face again. Don't you just love it? But, anyways, yeah. So, today I decided, this video is probably gonna get a little bit ranty. Because this is an issue that I deal with a lot with books, and I hate it. I don't understand them. You probably already know the issue that I'm talking about because it's in the title of this video, but the issue I'm talking about today is cover changes. Now, if you don't know what a cover change is, lucky you. But a cover change is the publishers decide to change the cover of a book because one cover isn't selling well, or maybe they just wanted to change it. So I don't know a lot of the reasonings. I just know that it's really annoying when they do. The first experience I had with cover changes was about 6th or 7th grade. I can't remember. But I was reading this book series called Pendragon, and I got the first 5 books, the first half of the series, the first 5 books, in a box set with covers like these. This is the 5th book in the Pendragon series. Now, as far as covers go, it's kind of underwhelming, is what I'm going for. But I read the first half of the series with this cover, because this is what came in the box set that I got when I first got the books. But then I finished the first half and I wanted the second half of the series, the next 5 books. And unbeknownst to me, they had a cover change. Because, seriously, look at these. I understand the cover change. But now, I have the very next book in the series, book number 6, and it looks like this. This is an example of a good cover change, compared the 2 of these. I know they're not the same book, but this one is so much prettier. I like it so much more. But, yeah, and just look at on the back. You can see all the covers. They're all gorgeous, all that same style. But with this one, they're all just faces. Nothing exciting. But this one, look at how pretty those are. But the thing that bugs me the most is that I have the first 5 books with these covers, then I have the next 5 books with these covers, and I hate it so much. But I'm not going back to the bookstore to buy the newer covers of these books because reasons. But maybe one day I'll manage to get myself up to the bookstore and buy these books with matching covers, and I'll probably put these up for sale or something. But right now I just have to deal with 2 halves of the series that don't match because they are the same series. This is the 5th book, this is the 6th book, this is the book that comes right after. And you wouldn't get it unless you if you didn't read the title, see that they were Pendragon book 5 and book 6, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get that they were related. You would think that they're completely different series, but nope, same series, just different covers. The next experience I have is, I can't remember when I got these, but I read the first book of this series from the school library when I was in middle school. Can't remember when. And then but they didn't have any of the other books in the series. So I went to the bookstore one day, I saw that they had the second book of the series, and so I bought it. But it had the original cover. And then I went back to the store several years later, having almost forgotten about it. I went back and I saw, they have the first book and also the next book in the series, or I think it's the last one. I don't know, but they got the first book and the next book after that. So this is the Princess Academy series. Look it. Look at this. So this is the second book. I bought it like shortly after I read the first book in the school library in middle school, and this was back when the first cover had a cover, like the first book had a cover like this. This is the original cover of the books. I mean, it's pretty. I like it. Could be better, but I mean, as far as like middle grade, as far as middle grade novels books go, this is a pretty good cover. But then, yeah, then I went back to the bookstore and got the first and the third book in the series, and they don't match. Whereas this one was a photograph. These ones are now all illustrated. Like, not that I actually, I think I like the illustration better, but it's just, yeah. And on the back, you can see this is the second book. You can see the new cover of it. And I think it looks so much better than this one. But still, like, it just bothers me. And to make matters worse, this one's in hardcover too. And I hate it when my series don't match. Like, my Pendragon series, they're all in paperback. But half of the series is in one cover, the second half of the series isn't. But this one is just my least, like, I hate it so, because I have two books with different covers, and one book that's hardcover while the other two are paperback. This series is just a mess. I need to go back and like rebuy these two books, like this one in hardcover and this one in the new cover. But again, I'm not doing that. I'm just putting it on like the bottom shelf of my bookshelf where I don't have to look at it and see its ugliness. But these are like fairly good books. Like, if you're into like middle grade and princess fairy tale kind of things, definitely check these out. They're good books. It's just the way that I have them, you would think I hate it so much. Not because of the books themselves, but just because of the cover change, as well as what the material the book is made out of change, like from paperback to hardcover. I hate it when books do that. I like my series to match. Like, either I'll be in hardcover or I'll be in paperback. I have several series where it does this, and I hate them. But at least for the series that have this, they haven't had cover changes. Like, they all match, except for like some being paperback and some being hardcover. This is my least favorite series because of the way it's arranged. I hate it. So I just keep it on my bottom shelf where I don't have to look at it all the time. Okay. And now, my most recent experience with cover change. These are two books that are related, but they're not kind of in a series. Like, they're kind of in a series, but also kind of not. Like, they're fairy tale retellings, like twisted fairy tales. And if you know me, I love my fairy tale retellings. So, but these ones I'm most genuinely upset about, because with the other ones, the cover changes made them prettier. But these ones, the original covers, are so much nicer than the newer covers, and I hate it. And I'm just gonna have to keep buying the new books from this, like with the new covers that aren't as pretty. And I mean, they're still pretty, but they're not as pretty as the other ones. And it's really not. And I'm gonna have to, like, if they get new books, I'm gonna have to keep buying them in the new covers when I want to buy them in the old covers, because the old covers are so much prettier. So these books I'm talking about are The Twisted Tales by Liz Broswell. This one is A Whole New World and As Old as Time. Compare these. Look at how beautiful and gorgeous this one is. Like, if you just didn't even look at it, you just see this cover and you're just like, ooh, it's gorgeous. I want to buy it and read it immediately. And I actually had this experience because in class last year, or a couple months ago, I was sitting like with some friends, and one girl pulled out a book, and she's like, look at the cover, it's pretty. And then one friend was just like, no, not as pretty. So I pulled out this book, and the friend who's just and my friend, she was just like, that book is gorgeous, I want to read it immediately. And that's what she did. That's what this cover does. It's and look, it's even got a silhouette on the back, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. But then I went back to the store, found, like, I heard there was a third one out. Another one came out, and it was this. I mean, it's still pretty, kind of, but I'm kind of biased because it's not this. Like, just see the changes between the. I don't know why. Why did they decide to change the cover into this? Like, they could have kept the entire series like this, and I would have been so happy because look at how gorgeous this is. And then look at this. Look at this. Do you see, like, no. No. I hate it. Like, it's not that I hate it, because it's not that it's ugly, but it's still pretty, but it's not this. You see where I'm coming from? Yeah, see, whereas on my shelf, I have this one spine facing out. I have this one on display because it's so pretty, but then I can't put this one on display because it's not as pretty, and I hate it. I just want this one to be as pretty as this one, and like the other one in the series that I don't have right now because I lent it out. But like, I want it to be as pretty like this, with the silhouettes and the shapes inside the silhouettes. Not this. Like, just have like silhouette of Belle on here with like the sound, and then Beast on the back, and it'd be so much better. So much. This is one cover change that I don't understand, because it's just no. And it's real bad. It's real bad. Not a good cover change. Yeah, but anyways, that's my rant on cover changes. And look, guys, I reorganized my bookshelf. It's kind of empty here because I took books from here, those books. But I rearranged my bookshelf. I reorganized it last night because I got 2 new books. Ooh! And every time you get 2, it gets kind of annoying when you have to reorganize your bookshelf every time you get 2 new books. But I mean, it's also not annoying because you have 2 new books. Yeah. But anyways, if you want to see a bookshelf tour of my newly organized bookshelf, then thumbs up this video, leave a comment below, or leave a comment below on any other videos you want to see me do, and subscribe to this channel if you like seeing my face, and if you agree with my opinions. Even if you don't like seeing my face, just subscribe to me anyways. I'm sorry. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And now go home and read a book. Bye.